My coming out story is a very positive one. I'm very blessed and very lucky. I started to question my sexuality when I was about 16 or 17. Started seeing a counselor for other reasons in my life, and I realized I was in love with one of my best friends, and slowly started to think about ideas whether or not maybe I could be interested in women. Kept it to myself for a long time. Until one day she kind of just asked me, she's like, "You think you're gay?" And it planted the seed, which I thought about for a long time. One day I was driving with my mom. After dinner, we were going to pick my brother up in the car, and I told her to pull over. And I said, "Mom, I think I'm bisexual." And I could barely say the words. It was so hard to even just to get it out of my mouth. And when I finally said it, I was so upset. And she kind of just looked at me and said, "I know. It's fine. Why don't be upset." And was totally supportive. We talked for a while, and she actually found a gay drop-in center. And it was one of my only resources. So the whole summer before my senior year, I was going to these drag shows with my mom, or to my friends, I was going to the theater with my mom downtown. Eventually we decided we're going to tell my family, so I told my dad. And he thought it was a phase at first, but he said he loved me no matter what, and that it didn't matter. And then I decided to tell my younger brother, who was 13 at the time, and it's a good story. I told him at the beginning of the week that I had something to tell him important, and that we'd go to dinner together as a family at the end of the week. So it kind of got built up a little bit, and we're sitting down at dinner, ordered our food, and I sat him down. I said, "Robert, I love you so much, and I want to share something with you. It's personal, but it doesn't change anything. I just want to be honest with you." And you could see him getting emotional. He started to tear up. And I said, "I'm gay. I like girls." And he took the deepest sigh of relief. And he's like, "Oh, I thought you were sick, or I thought something was wrong." I don't mind at all. I was going to PFLAG meetings, which is Parents and Friends of Lesbians and Gays, over the summer. And they set me up with someone in my high school. So I went to her the first day of my senior year, and I told her everything. And she said that she had a group of girls get together the year before who were supportive of GLBT rights, and that they met every week. So I went to the first meeting, and they were all self-identified as straight. I came out to them, and we started a weekly gathering of support group. And about halfway through the semester, we decided to make it an official club, a gay-straight alliance at the time. Elected officials, I was elected president, created a mission statement, made it official for a while. We were still so terrified to have other members come because it was high school, and you're worried about social status and being judged or whatever. So it was very secretive until I decided that if we were going to do this group right, we'd have to have a voice, a face for it. And I made the decision to come out. I was very active in school. I had lots of friends. I was very friendly and social. And so most people realized that it didn't change anything, and I was still the same Kristen. I encountered some backlash, got called names a lot, or not a lot, a few times, and I had some parents write in about the club, the Gay Straight Alliance. But overall, I was awarded a scholarship to go to Washington D.C. I was I got scholarships to college for my job, for my work in the high school. I ended up going to prom with a girl, and it was wonderful. It was magical. I was in the limo with all my best friends, all the dates lined up, and boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, girl, girl. One of the moms, my mom said, as she's taking pictures, one of the moms in the background said, "Wait, something's wrong here, something's missing." And she turns around and says, "No, nothing's missing, everything's just fine." I went to college, and my RA was gay, actually, and so it made my experience in the dorms really good. I got a job at the student advocacy office on campus, the GLBT Student Services. I also ran the student organization for gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgendered on campus for a year, which was a great experience. I've been involved in programs since I came out, and I'm still actively involved in the community. I realize I've had overwhelming support, and that not everybody's as lucky, but the honesty that I've had, and the ability to overcome oppression in a lot of ways, and I found a happiness that I couldn't have without coming out.